Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to What Can I Say, the show that I talk about things you need to hear, things you don't need to hear, or things I just simply have an opinion on. So seeing that this is the very first episode, I thought I might as well kick this off with something I'm very passionate about, which is motivational speaking. And the reason why I'm talking about it is because I feel that motivational speaking has become a little bit saturated over the years. You look all over Twitter and it's hashtag Motivational Monday, hashtag Wisdom Wednesday, and you even look on Instagram and it's people that are staring into a camera giving very bland and generic messages. They're staring at the camera talking about, if you have a dream, you have to go out there and you have to chase it. And you cannot listen to the naysayers. Now, whenever I see these type of speeches, I almost want to throw up in my mouth because there is nothing inside of the speech that involves somebody to change. Now, I want you guys to look at it both the speaker's point of view and the listener's point of view. Now, from a listener's point of view, I'm pretty sure that's the first time that many people get into personal development. And yes, the motivational speech, it's rah-rah, it's energetic, it attracts you. But eventually, after a couple listens, you're listening to it like, okay, well, give me something tangible. Give me something that I can apply to my life so my life can end up being better than what it is right now. Now, most motivational speakers, they're just nothing but rah-rah, so eventually the listener's looking at it like, there's no point in this. Why do people even listen to it? It's just a bunch of wasted time, and they'll never get into personal development again. Now, from a speaker's point of view, you have to understand who you're going after. If someone is clicking on your motivational speech, if someone is going to your seminar, there's a reason why. It's because they are lost. It's because maybe they're broken. They're stuck in a rut. They're not performing at their full potential. Long story short is, it's people that at this moment in time do not have their life together. Now, if you want to come up there and be very positive and energetic and just scream a bunch of affirmations, unless you're doing this, or unless the listener's listening to it for recreational purposes, no one cares. But most often than not, you are trying to help somebody. Now, if you're just trying to do this for you and you get euphoria from standing up there and being all positive and energetic, don't. Because you are giving people hope. And if you don't believe in your message, if you don't believe that you can truly help somebody, you are giving them false hope. So I've always used this analogy when it comes to motivational speaking, where imagine a car. You're driving along and the car breaks down and you put gasoline in the car. That's the fuel. That's the energy. That's the rah-rah. Yes, with that alone, you can go a long ways. You can travel. It's energetic. Like I said, it's fuel. But there are two other things that car might be missing, which is maintenance and direction. Now, you look at maintenance. Say for some reason you're driving a car, you get a flat tire. It's a small little hole. A $15 patch job will do it. But you're like, no, I'm okay. Put fuel in the car. Let's go. People are like, well, you need to change your tire. You're like, no, I'm energetic. We can go. Eventually, your tire will end up shredding. Then you'll end up messing up the rim. Then you'll end up messing up the axle. And then what turned into this big, huge job could have been fixed with the small little $15 patch job. I don't care who you are. You can be in the private jet. You can have all the money in your pocket. You can have the beautiful wife, the nice car. There is something inside of you that is broken. I don't care what story you try to tell yourself of how you're perfect, you're not. Now, I'm not here to even bash you down. That's just the way life is. Ask any real car owner, which I'm pretty sure you might be one. You drive on the road long enough, eventually something's going to break down. That's part of life. You got to fix it as it comes along. Now, the whole point of why I'm telling you this is because you have to fix your problems as they come along. And you got to fix them when they're small. Give you an example. Say you're in debt right now. Not much. We'll say $500. It's an easable number that you can easily come out of debt. But if you don't have the financial coach in your life, if you don't have someone that tells you save this, spend on this, don't buy it this time, buy it at this time, eventually that debt will grow. All of a sudden what turned into $500 is now $20,000. Big problem, right? Could have fixed it when it's very, very small. If you look at people that sometimes they have problems with relationships, whether it's their parents, whether it's their brother, sister, even spouse. And that sometimes can lead to cheating. That sometimes can lead to substance abuse. So instead of recognizing the problem and fixing the problem right away, the problem grows. And as the problem grows, it holds you back from whatever your potential is, from whatever it is that you're chasing, and the reason why your life is stuck in a rut. So find a speaker that addresses this. And here's the thing, there is no nice way to address this. That's the problem, is that a lot of speakers don't want to get into this because it takes away from their positivity when they stand up there and they're all smiling, giving you positive affirmations. You have to go into the rut. You have to go into the dirt, and it has to make you feel uncomfortable. That's the only way for you to change, because you are trying to take an immovable object and creating an unstoppable force. There is no nice way to do that. There is no easy way to do that. And it starts with first facing your demons. Now, after you face your demons, then there comes the third part of it, which is direction. Where are you going? Obviously, if you're listening to a speech, it's because you're trying to move. You're trying to get up and go somewhere. But if you don't know where you're going, then what's the purpose of anything? What's the purpose of putting fuel in a car? What's the purpose of fixing it up when you're not driving it anywhere? Now, again, I notice this with a lot of speakers where, yes, they're energetic, they're positive. Yes, they give you maintenance where they maybe fix the finances in your life. They fix relationships in your life. But again, I notice a lot of them, it's all with an agenda. It's all with them trying to get you at the very end to join their program, to join their class, to join their seminar, to buy their program, whatever it is. That's the purpose of it. Now, I learned very early on that we're all different. Some people are tall, some people are short, some people got brown skin, some people got light skin, some people got curly hair, some people got straight hair. Some people were great at telling stories with their mouth. Some people are great at telling stories by writing it on a piece of paper. We are all not meant to do the exact same thing. So I get really annoyed when I see a lot of speakers try to funnel everybody into doing what they want you to do. Not everyone was meant to be the same. We all got different gifts. And so be conscious, aware of that when you're listening to different motivational speakers talking about, like I said, whatever positive affirmations, and them trying to get you to follow in their plan. Find a speaker that is open about it, that can give you a sense of direction when they have no financial gain from it. And so let me recap on this. From a listener's point of view, find someone that hits all three marks. Or if you cannot find someone that hits all three marks, because I understand that it's hard for speakers to do this, find each individual speaker. Find one that could be rah-rah, find one that could be maintenance, and find one that can give you direction. Now, from a speaker's point of view, give people a speech that hits all three marks. Again, rah-rah, maintenance, and direction. And for those of you guys that are saying, well, that's very hard, I don't know if I could do that, understand who you're going after. Delivering a speech is not for you. It's for the people that came to listen to you, because it's those people that need help. And work at it. Find a way to hit all three of them. Find a way to be rah-rah. That's the easy one. Everyone seems to do that. Find a way to give people maintenance. Fix some things in their life. That means read books. That means educate yourself on people's behavior. And this might be the hardest one for you speakers. Don't hold it. Don't expect anything in return. If you branch yourself out and you are honest and you are real with everybody, the financial rewards will come in. But that starts with being real with your audience and genuinely caring about the people that are listening to you. That's my message for today, guys. It's my honest feeling on motivational speaking, and that's one of the reasons why I'm very passionate about it. So, thank you guys for listening. Until next time, this is What Can I Say?